Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is Positive Negative Tarot. Zing. Alrighty, so I already laid cards out. I have the Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, Chariot, Major Arcana. Top of the deck, I have the Empress. Bottom of the deck, I do have the Four of Swords. My second tier is Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, and then Seven of Wands. So right off the bat, the first card out is the Seven of Swords. Now, I don't know if this is you all collective or if this is somebody else around you. Um, but first of all, I love the number seven. But in regard to the Seven of Swords, it just gives me more of a deceptive and or sneaky energy. Now, if this is not your energy could possibly be being very low key at this time, or being almost like keeping a watchful eye on certain things, especially like maybe ideas or finances. Um, and I also, just because I said watchful eye and I just rubbed my eyes, that could be very significant. Like you could kind of be, I don't know if you've all seen that Mr. Krabs meme where he's like, or like that episode of SpongeBob where he's like, that's that smell. What's that smelly smell? So I don't know if like, sorry for the noise. I don't know if somebody around has a particular smell maybe, or you're just that's just very indicative of like kind of being very cautious of the things that you're possibly saying, or maybe possibly watching somebody very closely. Like I'm getting this energy of somebody possibly like taking something when you're not around, or like maybe you're just wondering if somebody is doing that around you. That could be very significant. But so I clarified the Seven of Swords and I got the Strength card. So this is definitely giving me sneaky energy. If the cards were laid out in a different way, I would say the Strength card could be something else. But the way that this dragon, or you could look at it as a snake or whatever, snake energy, is like giving me this energy of somebody sitting at the table with somebody that they know is like not to be trusted, or they know that this person is kind of sneaky, because like this person even has like a little dagger on their side, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm eating my tea and crumpets with you, but I definitely don't trust you. You're a dragon. So that could be very significant for somebody. Like I don't know if you, or I don't know if this is you around somebody collective, or vice versa, but that's it's just giving me like a very distrustful, I almost just heard distasteful energy. And then with the Three of Swords being right next to it, and then the World card, and I had to clarify that a couple times because at first I got what did I get? The Sun card tried to come out, but the World card, and I whatever the World card, and then one other card tried to come out, the Nine of Pentacles. So just off of seeing the Sun card right away, I don't know if you're about to be like illuminated in regard to somebody around you. Like somebody around you could possibly be exposed for something. So I don't know if you're about to find out that somebody could have been taking from you, or like stealing from you in a particular way, or trying to steal from you. Um, and like I said, this could be finances, but because it's sword energy, I feel like somebody could also be like really paying close attention to the things that somebody says, or watching just really watching somebody in like their moves, or I'm hearing like their motives. Like you could be really watching how somebody is moving at this time. And I'm also getting energy just because I said watching and I had to clear my throat. You could be watching something where like you could be watching like a show or a movie that had, pardon me, a show or a movie that has something to do with like fraud or like sneaky behavior. Like I'm not just getting like I'm just getting like crime scene shows, or like you could be watching something like Narcos, or you could be watching something like Breaking Bad, or you could just be watching like one of those type of shows, and it don't have to do with drugs or anything like that, but just like a show where there's like some type of finesse or something going on. You could even be paying attention to what somebody says right now, because you could be paying attention to if somebody is trying to finesse something as it pertains to you. Now, I do have the Three of Swords here, which, and it's also sword energy, 7, 8, 9, 10, so that's the number 10. Again, going back to that Sun card, something could be being illuminated for you, or like just right in front of your face is kind of the energy I'm getting. And I don't know who this person is that's around you that could be being sneaky, but I feel like when you find this information out, it's gonna kind of hurt your feelings a little bit, especially with this Three of Swords energy. Um, Whatever you end up finding out, uh, there could also be a lot of disruption or something like that that happens in regard to that. Like once you find something out, like I'm just hearing like besides the noise, I'm hearing like some type of like actual disruption. Like this could, I'm just getting the energy of like a cause and effect type of thing. Like once you find this out, like a whole bunch of other stuff could like I'm just getting like a domino effect type of thing. Um, I was gonna say something else, but I lost my train of thought. Oh gosh, what was it? I forgot, but it'll come back to me. With the World card being here too, like I said, I got the Sun card, the World card, and kind of the Nine of Pentacles came out. Um, so also I'm getting the energy, especially if this possibly has something to do with finances. Once this is exposed or brought to light in some type of way for you, I feel like it's either going to give you the ability to travel or move a particular type of way. Like maybe you're not going to be traveling, like maybe you're not necessarily going to be like jumping from state to state or going on like a 3 hour drive, but maybe you're going to end up moving different. So it's almost giving me the energy like spirit could be like revealing something to you, and it could end up hurting your feelings, but it's also going to don't get in your feelings. I wrote that on my little board, like get out your feelings basically. Because like I said, it's just going to give you the insight that you need to move a particular way. So you might just be moving different, which is what I was kind of getting to with the Seven of Swords. I'm like, I don't know if this is your energy or somebody else's energy, but like I said, once you find this information out, you could be moving differently. You might be, like I said, moving a lot more low key with certain people, or I'm even getting the energy of saying less and doing more. But you know, people hear certain phrases that are like food for thought all the time, but you hear it and like, not to say that it applies to you or it doesn't apply to you, but you could hear something and be like, yeah, I get that. That makes sense. But then when something really happens that is like applicable in your situation, you'd be like, oh, I really get that now. So that could be really significant. Like I'm getting the energy of like somebody like saying, hey, like that spirit saying like, hey, don't go there type of thing like that. And then like you might not go there, but you might like go past it and you'd be like, oh, I see why you said don't go there. I'm even getting the energy of like driving. Like you could be going somewhere and like something could be blocked off, or I don't know, there could just be something going on and like you see somebody else like bypass it and go that way. And then something happens and you're like, oh, okay, let me not go there. Like that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Um, So that's the thing with the Page of Cups energy being the very next card out. As I clarified the Page of Cups, this is the Three of Cups here, the Death card that is Scorpionic energy, and then I do have the Nine of Wands being right here. So I always look at the Page of Cups in a two-tone type of way, so that could also be significant. Um, Somebody could be showing you two different sides, or there could be two different sides to somebody that you could possibly be seeing at this time. This could have something to do with either a younger water sign, or sometimes with the Page of Cups, I look at it as like a Casanova card. This person looks like kind of handsome or whatever the case is. But sometimes with the Page of Cups, this is like literally a young Casanova. Like I'm getting the energy of, and this could be either two different people, or like I said, you could just be seeing two different sides to somebody with this Page of Cups energy. This could even be like a brother, a cousin, a son. Um, it really could be anybody, like any person in your energy that kind of reflects that. But sometimes when I see the Page of Cups energy, I get the energy of like a young devil, because this person like knows that they could get by with their looks, or maybe this is possibly even somebody that is very charming, but charming to get what they want out of a situation. This also even gives me the energy of somebody who like uses their charm to kind of finesse, or like I said, uses their charm to get what they want in a particular way. This is also giving me the energy of like a door-to-door salesman or something like that, like somebody who would like walking around to try to sell you like internet access or something like that. Could be very significant. But nevertheless, with the Three of Cups being right there, something about a friend or family dynamic could be very significant. I'm going to clarify the Three of Cups just to make sure. Um, and then this Death card. So, especially with the World card being right underneath the Three of Cups. I don't know if you could be seeing something, like maybe this Page of Cups is somebody that you're seeing something about, that you could be maneuvering a different way in regard to. Or let me see, let me just go ahead and clarify the Three of Cups just so I can get a particular energy. I got the Two of Pentacles being right here. I definitely feel like something about finances is significant, because the Two of Cups, I'm sorry, not the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, as I'm clarifying the Three of Cups just to get some more information. The Two of Pentacles gives me the energy of somebody like sorting something out. Somebody could do something for possibly even work, because it is Pentacle energy, where they sort things. Like I'm getting like conveyor belt type of energy, or maybe just somebody has a job where they have to do things in a particular way, which is very vague because that's pretty much every job. But something specifically having to do with like maybe filing, sorting, putting things in a particular place. Like if it's yellow, if it's this type of whatever, you put it in the yellow. If it's this type of whatever, you put it in the orange, or something like that. Possibly I'm even getting like Excel sheets or something like that, like Microsoft Excel could be significant. But with this Three of Cups right here, this group, whoever this group is, they could even be, I'm also getting with the Two of Pentacles, like checks and balances, like moving your money around and stuff like that. That could also be significant with that Seven of Swords, Strength card energy that I got to clarify the Seven of Swords. Let me focus my energy real quick. I'm very forgetful, so I have to actually pay attention to what I'm saying. Let me see here. Something about a group in this Two of Pentacles energy. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, so, you could possibly like be moving your money or your funds around in a particular way. Because maybe something is being highlighted or revealed to you about a group of people, or possibly like whoever this Page of Cups is in your energy. Because I also, when I said two-tone energy, despite the fact that you could be seeing two sides to somebody, if this is a good Page of Cups energy, like the upright, it's not in reverse, but in general, the better aspect of the Page of Cups, if it's like more high vibrational, is the fact that this is actually like a very gentle soul. So like the very opposite of it, like I said, is like the son of the devil, basically, if they're using like their charm for bad and stuff like that. But if this is like a good Page of Cups, this is like a very gentle individual. Possibly, I don't even want to say naive, but definitely somebody that has a heart or has a soft spot. So now that I clarified the Three of Cups, I do have the Two of Pentacles, I have the Knight of Wands, and I have the Four of Swords energy. This Page of Cups could have been somebody who was operating from a lower vibrational place. I'm even getting the energy of like somebody who could have been coddled by their family a lot. So the energy of like somebody's family always telling them, and not like there's necessarily anything wrong with this, but like I'm just getting the energy of somebody's family always telling them like, oh, you're so handsome, you're so smart, oh, we'll give you anything, you know, like you don't have to work, we'll give you this, or you don't have to do this, we'll give you that. Or this could even be somebody that's very generous in the sense that if they do work or something like that, they give I just got a notification, so confirmation on that. If they do work or something like that, they're giving their finances or giving something or giving too much of something possibly to a group of people that they're around. This person could actually be going through some type of major transformation, possibly even an ego death with this death card being right here, or there could have possibly been like a death of the family, and maybe somebody is like discussing certain things. um I'm even getting the energy, if it was like a death in the family, I'm getting the energy with this Three of Cups, and then the first card to clarify it is the Two of Pentacles. I'm getting the energy of like a group of people basically discussing how to go about something, but like I'm just getting the energy of maybe money is tight, or like certain people could be trying to chip in a particular way or something like that. But yeah, anyway, this Page of Cups could be going through like this major transformation, possibly an ego death. Um, and not just an ego death, but a major rebirth in a very particular type of way. So let me get some cards on that too. The reading is slowing down right now because I'm really trying to figure out what this is. Maybe even in regard, like, I don't think this is a physical death, but everybody's situation is different. Somebody, this Page of Cups could be changing up something, could really be almost like reinventing themselves. And I feel like whatever they're doing is very noticeable to this group of people. Maybe this Page of Cups, especially because this Page of Cups kind of has like this like nimbus, this bright thing around them. Pardon me. So that's also giving me the energy of, in respect to what I see here, that's also giving me the energy of maybe this Page of Cups energy is actually becoming a lot more enlightened about certain things. I'm also getting the energy because, like I said, the Page of Cups kind of comes off youthful. I don't even necessarily want to say naive or childish, but this person could, like I said, if this person was heavily coddled by the people around them, this person could really be growing up, and that could be a part of the that could be a part of the transformation that somebody is undergoing right now. Now, this actually could be like a younger individual, like I said, if this is like a little brother or a little cousin or something like that. But if this is somebody that's even in your age bracket, whatever that is, I'm just getting like, people, there's like two different age processes, like your mental age and then your physical age. I feel like somebody could be going through a transformation where their mental age is like catching up in a way, if that makes sense. So I feel like this group of people could also be discussing this person's finances, possibly. Maybe this group of people possibly wanted this person to like kind of be very reckless. And not even necessarily reckless, but I do see the Knight of Wands energy. So like, again, when you see the Knight of Wands, the Knight in general is a younger energy. This is somebody that's like having a good time, going out. Is very, and it's not even necessarily just about going out, but it's also about somebody, I'm just hearing like living it up. Maybe somebody could have really liked to party, or maybe somebody, like I said, this person just had a lot of energy to do certain things that, you don't know, right? Because I got to tell you, right? But kind of the type of energy where, when you just young, and like, I'm just hearing like that energy, young, wild, and free, that Wiz Khalifa song that came out, I don't even know how many years ago. But that's the energy I'm getting. Like, this person could have a lot of energy, or this person could always like just be excited to do certain things. This person could be very enthusiastic, or whatever the case is. And then we have this Four of Swords energy. So the Four of Swords energy, so to go from the Knight of Wands to the Four of Swords, like I said, and then the Four of Swords is right underneath the, or right above, I should say, the Death card. First of all, right above it by Lil Wayne could be significant. To go from the Knight of Wands to the Four of Swords is giving me the energy of somebody is sitting down. So like I said, somebody could be going through this major transformation where they're really growing up, but I feel like they're also reflecting. So I don't know what's happening in somebody's life at this time, but I'm not even getting the fact that, I'm not even just getting the fact that somebody could be sitting down due to finances. Like, maybe finances could be a little right now, especially with the Two of Pentacles. That's not a lot of pentacles. If you even look at the Two of Pentacles, that's why I said like checks and balances, sorting things out, like moving money around here, moving money around there to like basically like stay afloat in some type of way. But even despite that, there could have, this Three of Cups energy before I even touch base on that, Knight of Wands, Four of Swords energy. Like I said, it's just giving me the energy of somebody going from this very energetic, I'm out all the time, I'm partying all the time, I'm like not really, I'm basically throwing caution to the wind, essentially. Like I don't even know what I'm doing or where I'm going, I'm just doing whatever, to this Four of Swords energy. This person could be spending a lot of time to themselves or spending a lot more time to themselves. If you all saw my armpit, look, I'm gonna get waxed in a second, but not today. This person, like I said, could be spending a lot more time, or this person could be feeling called to spend a lot more time to themselves. And I feel like as this person spends time to themselves, despite whatever feeling they're in, especially with this being the Page of Cups energy, cups being emotions, feelings, and things of that nature, I feel like somebody could very well be reflecting on certain things. This person could also be like researching certain things. This person could be, I'm hearing like creating, maybe drawing, reading through certain things, looking certain things up, watching movies, reading like comic books for whatever reason is kind of what I'm hearing, or something like that. Somebody basically could just be a lot less active than they used to be. And I feel like this is also a part of what this group is discussing. I feel like this group is essentially discussing a major change that somebody is undergoing at this time. And with the next card out, to clarify the Page of Cups energy, I have this Nine of Wands energy. I think they like kind of look at the Nine of Wands energy as Sagittarius, but it's reflective of just fire energy in general. But a Sagittarius for somebody out there could be very significant. This Nine of Wands energy is like, I just heard powerful or very potent. So I'm actually getting the energy of somebody who is, I'm hearing like a positive, motivating force in somebody's life. So this group of people could even be discussing that this person is maneuvering different because of whoever or whomever this Nine of Wands energy is. This could be somebody that's like a role model to somebody. Somebody could also look at somebody as a model, especially because with this Page of Cups energy, this person is kind of like blushing a little bit on this card. 222 on the timer. 22225. I missed a couple seconds, but same difference. But yeah, I feel like somebody could also be looking at somebody as like a role model, or possibly even a model in a particular way. This Nine of Wands energy, like I said, powerful and potent, especially potent enough to bring about some type of significant change in somebody. Again, maybe it's the way that this Nine of Wands is conducting themselves that's making somebody, and not making them in a forceful way, but it's having some type of effect on this Page of Cups energy to where, like I said, they're sitting down and they're thinking about things differently. And I feel like whatever this person is consuming in that way could be very significant. Significant enough to cause a major change, because with the Death card, that's not something little. The Death card is something that you really do feel and you really do go through. Like, it's not just an ego death, but it's like somebody could have grew up doing, X, Y, and Z, and now they're changing whatever parts of that does not suit them currently right now. And those changes could be very major in the sense that, like I said, especially as this family thing with the whole coddling thing or something like that, somebody could be, I'm not going to say removing themselves from a family dynamic, but I feel like somebody is starting to look at something, especially with this Four of Swords energy. Somebody could be like, I don't even want to say like separating themselves, but somebody could be processing a lot of things. Like all these mushrooms on this card, somebody definitely could be like processing a lot of things, especially even as I mentioned the Three of Swords earlier. To clarify that Seven of Swords energy, that's 10. I feel like whatever somebody is processing at this time is like giving them a particular type of illumination. And I definitely feel like it's something not just about finances, but I do think finances are significant, but it's also, like I said, pertaining to how this person feels. So I don't know if this family dynamic, friend group, or whatever the case is, used to say certain things to this person. Like I mentioned, like, oh, you're so handsome, you're so beautiful, you're so, like I'm almost hearing the energy of like hyping somebody up. but just kind of like saying stuff to this person just so that they stay in this particular type of energy. I'm even getting the energy of somebody like of a family dynamic, like again, hoping, or maybe it's the things that they haven't said. Like maybe somebody is not telling somebody to like, hey, you know, source your money this way, invest in this. I'm even getting energy. Somebody could like be researching stocks, bonds, you know, maybe somebody could be learning how to like trade at this time or something like that. Like I just feel like somebody is like learning and processing so many different things at this time. And I feel like a major component of that is this Nine of Wands energy. Because even as this Nine of Wands stands right here, this Nine of Wands has like this shield, and you can't really see it because of the detail on my laptop, but the shield is actually, it has a labyrinth on it. So this Nine of Wands energy could have figured something out. And I feel like this Page of Cups energy is like basically, what's the word that I want to use? It's basically peeping scene. Peeping scene essentially means like, oh, I see what's going on. There's a song by an artist named Kelela, Kelela. I forget what song it is, so I'm sorry if you did want to look it up. But she says, I see what's going on. It's a twisted cycle. And that's, I'm gonna stop it right there. But she said, I see what's going on. It's a twisted cycle when you lose control. So again, this group dynamic, this family dynamic, friend group, whatever the case it is, especially with it being Three of Cups, this person could be saying like, oh, you all wanted me to fall into this particular cycle, and like, we're not telling me to like, hey, stop yourself, slow your roll, do this a different way. And not even necessarily to tell them what to do, but I'm getting the energy of like, this family group did not step in to like help this person mature, is basically the energy. But I feel like somebody could be looking at this Page of Cups could be looking at this Nine of Wands energy like, oh, this person is a lot more mature. This person is like a better role model. Like this person is helping me to think about things in a different way or showing me something else. Let's see here. And then we have the Chariot card. The Chariot card is Cancerian energy. So that could be very significant for somebody. Somebody could be a Cancer. Let me see here. Let me clarify the Chariot. The Cancerian energy also gives me the energy of something happening very fast. Somebody could be moving very fast or want to. This is even actually giving me the energy. I don't know why, but this is kind of giving me the energy of like, maybe somebody could be going through a transformation, and this person could be like transforming very fast. Like I'm getting the energy of once this person shifts their mind, they're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to do bada bing, bada boom, bada bye. Like straight up, that's the energy I'm getting. I'm really actually getting like very cut and dry. Not to say that this person doesn't think in a very gradient type of way, but I'm definitely getting the energy of like, once this person has this light bulb moment, they're going to flip a switch in their mind. They're going to get out of this Four of Swords energy, and then they're going to, like I said, be moving differently, especially with this World card. I'm also getting the energy of somebody could have been stacking their bread or stacking their chips. So maybe something has already been illuminated for somebody, and they're like, oh, okay, I got to get out of here. Or, oh, okay, I'm about to do this because I need to grow up, or I need to, I'm hearing Love Tyler, Luhtyler, a space in between, change my ways. So maybe that could be very significant to somebody. Maybe somebody is realizing like, oh, I need to change my ways. Spirit, give me 3 cards to clarify this Chariot energy. You could also have some communication coming in, because as I'm shuffling, I just saw the Page of Wands, and I also just saw the Chariot again. Clarify this 7 Chariot card here. So I have the Six of Swords to clarify. Let me get another card. Six of Swords to clarify. Six of Swords to clarify. Six of Swords to clarify. A bunch of cards just fell out. Okay. A bunch of other cards fell out. Again with the Chariot energy, Hermit, 16, Tower, Hangman. Just with these cards alone, The number 14 could also be very significant for somebody, or definitely the number 7 could be significant for somebody because I got the 7 of Swords, the 7 being a Chariot, and I see the Chariot again and right here in my hand. Just off of these cards in my hand, it's giving me the energy, like I said, somebody could be about to possibly move or possibly make a move very fast. Like, I'm just getting energy, you're not going to see this coming. And also with the Hermit card, somebody could have been working on something. Like, somebody could have been in a particular space, whether it's their room, whether it's the library, whether it's a basement, whether it's a studio, whether it's work. Whatever somebody is doing, they've been in this very isolative, I don't even know if that's a word, but they've been in this particular energy. A Virgo could also be significant. It doesn't have to be about a Virgo, but maybe somebody has been in this very Virgo-esque energy where they have been working on something. I'm also hearing working on mastering something or working on planning something. This could be somebody that is a planner or maybe good at planning something. I also just heard like those people that like plan weddings or plan like events. Maybe somebody could be looking into like event planning or something like that. Maybe somebody's looking into like a side hustle or something like that. Could be very significant. Let me get a few more cards to clarify this Chariot, please. I have the Queen of Swords, so I'm just going to take that as that's very on point as to like somebody working on something, somebody thinking deeply about something as they're reflecting or as they're doing something. And I just thought about the Four of Swords and looked right at it when I said that. Like I said, somebody could have been processing a lot of information. All these mushrooms on this card. Something about also like maybe a diet could be significant. I don't know if somebody's been dieting or somebody has been changing. Again, change my ways. Lil Tyler could be significant. Let me look up what his zodiac sign is. Somebody could have been like changing their diet, eating different things. I'm hearing like eating more organic things. I'm hearing like maybe less carbs or I don't know, healthy carbs. Lil Tyler is it's February 20th. His birthday is February 20th. Is that Aquarius or is that into Pisces now? Okay, that's into Pisces, but very close to Aquarius. So something about maybe somebody could be on the cusp. Somebody could be an Aquarius Pisces cusp, or just those signs could be significant in general. That could just also be indicative of Virgo energy too, because Pisces is the sister sign to Virgo. But it's also giving me this energy of like working and creating something, because Virgos are very detail oriented, as I mentioned, like planning and things of that nature. And then Pisces, not only are they intuitive, but they also are very creative individuals. So like the combination of those two things could be very significant. Let me get one more card for the Chariot. Sometimes it takes a while to get cards. We're already at 33 minutes right on the dot. And I'll be trying to make these readings not too long. Not only for you all, but for the upload as well. And then we got the Page of Wands energy. So, like I said, there could be some type of communication coming in for you very fast. Maybe somebody's going to also be very honest with you about something just because of that Queen of Swords energy being right there. With the Six of Swords energy kind of overlapping on that Nine of Wands card. The Nine of Wands card was the card I was speaking about in reference or in regard to like a role model or a model-esque individual. I don't know if whoever this Nine of Wands was starting to like depart from somebody or starting to, I'm even getting the energy of like leave somebody behind in a particular way. The interesting thing about the Six of Swords energy is that even if this person was to move away, walk away, take a walk, or whatever the case is, it's not like it's emotionless. Emotionless. It's more so like kind of this card almost gives me like a numbing sensation. So especially as I mentioned, like eating differently. I don't know why this is coming to mind, but I don't know if somebody could have been having like numbness and tingling in like their hands, feet, or legs or something like that. Again, something about something that somebody is doing. This could also even have something to do in regard to work. Like maybe somebody could do a job where maybe it's really cold, or maybe it's like whatever task that they're doing. They could be getting like carpal tunnel, or they could be just feeling like they're sitting down too long, or like I said, I was mostly picking up on diet. So maybe somebody could have been consuming things high in like starches or sodium or something like that. It's kind of giving me like diabetic-ish I'm not a doctor though, so I'm not gonna say too much. But yeah, I just feel like somebody could be like turning their palette around, basically. Let me see. So yeah, with this Page of Cups, I'm sorry, with this. So yeah, this Page of Cups could actually be somebody that is going to come in to communicate with you. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a water sign, but it could be any sign though. Anybody that's operating in that Page of Cups energy. Page of Wands energy though is some type of communication though, but because it's being backed or clarified for the Chariot, that's why I said like you could be receiving some type of news, some type of information, some type of message. And it's so funny because why is somebody calling me right now? Literally, from whoever this individual is. Hey, let me call you back. Let me call you back. So yeah, that could be very significant because what are the odds, you know? Also, I hope I'm not repeating myself too much. I'm so sorry. Also, right below the Chariot card, why do I have the Seven of Wands? So the number 7 could be very, very significant for somebody at this time. It's interesting because the number 7 is the card of like insight. It's like spiritual awareness. When I see number 7s, like whenever I'm going somewhere, I just feel like I know that something is going to be revealed to me. Like, and 7 could also be a warning, like letting you know, like I got mentioned earlier, like don't go down that street or don't do that or something like that. But it more so it's like you're about to find out some type of pertinent information about something. Now with the 7 of Wands being right below the Chariot card, like and this person also having like this crown looking nimbus around their head, whatever it is that this person is aware about, they're very serious. So somebody could be very serious about something. I'm actually getting the energy that somebody might communicate something to you or contact you in a particular way, say something to you in a particular way, and they may even come off as being light about it, or maybe it's the way that this person communicates in general. That's kind of like I don't know, like somebody could communicate in a way that's maybe shy or maybe very flat line is what I'm hearing, like very like, I don't know, like if this person has a particular tone of voice where sometimes you can't tell if somebody is being serious or they're just being funny, because the Page of Wands does also kind of have like this flirty communication, but I don't necessarily get flirtatiousness, especially with the 7 of Wands energy. This person looks very serious. This person could say something to you, and maybe the way that they say it, you might not immediately think that they're being serious. And it's so funny because I got my legs crossed right now and my foot just went numb. My foot just fell asleep. I gotta wake my foot up. So that could also be significant. Something about waking up. You might wake up to a particular message or something like that could be significant. But I feel like this person is gonna communicate something to you, and they're gonna be so serious. Like I'm hearing like straight face, like especially if this is like a text message or something, because if it's a phone call, you kind of could possibly pick up on a tone, unless, like I said, somebody is just very neutral toned and whatever. But this person is like not joking around, like this person's actually not playing. I also get like a mature energy, a healthy ego off of this card as well. So that's the complete opposite of like the two-tone energy I was getting off the Page of Cups. In the sense that whatever transformation this person is going through, I feel like they're transforming into somebody that's a lot more serious about something in particular. So I think I'm going to end it there at 38 minutes. My top of the deck was the Empress energy. That's the overall energy of the spread. That could be your energy. And I'm going to say Empress or Emperor because both could be tapping into this read. I feel like with the Four of Swords energy, that could also be your energy in the sense that you too could also be spending a lot of time to yourself, processing certain things, possibly researching certain things, watching a movie. You could be with like a dog, a stuffed animal, some type of animal in general. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. 39 minutes.